No prison time for former Tax and Revenue Secretary Demacia Padilla, who was convicted of stealing thousands of dollars while doing accounting work for a local business. News 13's Brittany Bade has the story.
A jury convicted Demacia Padilla of stealing $25,000 from a grading and trucking firm in Bernalillo while she was Tax and Rev Secretary under Governor Susana Martinez. She faced up to 18 years in prison, but only got 5 years probation.
Well, I do think that sometimes the punishment has to match the crime. We don't want to second guess judges, but obviously I'm very concerned that the legislature has failed to tighten up these loopholes that defendants keep using as defenses.
Back in 2015, a tipster sparked an investigation into Padilla. The Attorney General's office determined Padilla was committing crimes of theft and corruption for 6 years as the governor's Tax and Rev Secretary, up until a month before she resigned in late 2016. Attorney General Hector Balderas also charged Padilla with 6 ethics crimes related to using her position as secretary to keep auditors away from the business firm she was stealing from. Padilla is fighting those charges, claiming they are too broad. That case is now in the hands of the New Mexico Supreme Court. Balderas says elected officials would not be able to keep finding loopholes in state ethics laws if the legislature closed them.
We know for many years now that New Mexico has had a corruption problem, and the courts have been very clear that the legislature needs to tighten up these statutes in order to bring more accountability. And yet we have multiple corruption cases up in the Supreme Court waiting for a decision. But I would rather the legislature really just close these loopholes.
Balderas says tightening up the language in state ethics laws will be one of his top priorities during the upcoming legislative session and hopes lawmakers will work with him. In addition to probation, Padilla will have to pay $25,000 in restitution and complete 200 hours of community service. Kim?
Okay, thanks, Brittany. Now, this is the third public official convicted of corruption-related crimes in recent years. In 2015, then Secretary of State Diana Duran was convicted of stealing campaign money to fuel her gambling addiction. She was sentenced to 30 days. In 2017, now former state senator Phil Griego was convicted of fraud and bribery in a real estate deal involving a state-owned building. He was sentenced to 1.5 years in prison.